everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you some of the things I have pre-ordered from the upcoming holiday mini catalogue. It starts at the beginning of September and runs through to the end of December. Copyright prohibits us from showing you the images on the inside, but what we are allowed to do is show you anything we have pre-purchased. And whilst I would love to have bought the entire catalogue, my bank balance kind of said, slow your roll a little bit there, lady. But this is the cover, so just to entice you. And I will go ahead and show you the items that I was able to buy. There is also going to be a new set of online exclusives, and I've bought a couple of those items first. And what I thought I would do was start with those two. So they are the wonderful Snowflake Kisses Dyes, and there are two of them. I mean, this you could just make a whole card front with. The circle would come out. There's corners, there's bits. So, of course, I'm not going to just show you these. Well, I am going to just show you these right now. But then what I'm going to be doing over the next few days is making up a lot of samples. But I just wanted to let you see what I was able to purchase, pre-purchase, and tantalize you into coming back and watching more of my videos. The best way to do that, of course, is to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll know when I have posted a video. So, and then also this really fun Gathering Leaves embossing folder. It's got the cutest little leaves. I suppose you could do it any way up, but I saw that and I thought that's just a really cool sort of background stamp. But because it specifically says leaves, then that's what I will most likely get up to using it for. The other one that I bought just sort of by itself out of the blue, it's called Words for the Season Dies. And this is how they look. Typically, when I'm at home, I will put a piece of magnetic, like a magnetic page in here and attach them to, but I'm not at home right now. So what I did was I ran them through my die cutting machine. The little pieces like the insides of the peas and the dots for the greetings and all that good stuff, they do get cut out. I don't know if you can sort of see that. All the pieces come, so if you were going to cut them out and wanted to stick them on, or you could do like this and cut them out of the basic white and then have something colourful behind to highlight it with. So that was one of the other items I thought was very interesting. There are sort of more to the sets that come with these, but this was the pieces that I bought so far. Another one of my independent purchases was the shiny real red ribbon. I mean, it's shiny and it's real red. It doesn't say more Christmas and holidays than that. And these wonderful, they're called delightfully decorative dots. And they have got so much potential. Those of you who watch my videos know I'm a bit of a blingaholic, so we're allowed to pre-order 2 of consumables, so I got 2 of everything. The next one is really quite an interesting 12 by 12. It's North Pole delivery, it's specialty paper. So I'll just quickly, those are 2 sides, those are 2 sides. The nice thing about Stampin' Up papers, of course, is there's a lot of fussy cutting potential. So if you didn't have enough funds to, say, buy all of the dies every time, you can buy a lovely sheet, 12 by 12 sheet set, and then fussy cut yourself some images out. And then look at this. I mean, how British is that? Woohoo! A lovely English post box. You know, that's going to be well used on my Christmas cards. And then this one comes with this lovely set of stickers. Oh, they're not really sticky, so that's the wrong word. Sorry about that. They're die cut pieces that you can then stick on. But how much fun are these? You don't even have to fussy cut them. They're pre-cut out for you, and that comes in the pack. And that is called North Pole delivery. There is a whole stamp set that goes with it and a lot more fun things, but like I say, I just wanted to get a selection that I could then start making samples to show you. The next one has got some wonderful bling. This is the Traditions of Christmas. Now look at this. Each sheet has got a lovely gold foiled blingy sheet, and then the other side is a little bit more matte. So look at this. Oh, I saw this, and honestly, sometimes I joke like, oh, my heart went all aflutter. I saw this and I was like, oh, I've got to have that. I've got to have that, and I've got to have that. And like I say, I literally wanted to have all of that catalogue, but that wasn't going to happen. And then what goes with these wonderful papers is traditional labels. There's some wonderful greetings in there. And then there are the dies that match. I didn't need to pull these out of the box yet because you can see what they are. The words ones, you kind of needed to have them stamped out of the white cardstock with the darker colour behind so that you could see them. And again, bling. These are like the Drussy gold and silver that they had last year, but these are just called traditional sparkle sequins. And again, maximum you're allowed to pre-order is 2, so guess who's got 2? I make no apologies for it. I'm a self-confessed blingaholic, but for me, the pièce de résistance of the entire catalogue was the Lights of Wonder suite. So there's the Light and Wonder words. There are some dies which just make so many backgrounds and mountains and all sorts of wonderful things. I did Creativity Now a little while ago, back in June. Don't know why I thought April, June. And we were able to pre-order one of the suites, which I had done, but I didn't bring it with me to where I am right now, down from home. So I wasn't going to order that again. But then what they have is this wonderful, wonderful paper called Lights of Aurora. And my oldest daughter's name was Aurora. So when we saw it on Creativity Now, I knew I had to have this. If I was going to get one thing, it was going to be this. And what I like about this paper is there are the decorated sides, which of course look like the Auroras. And they are so lovely. And on the other side, it's a little bit still lovely jewel toned colors. I mean, look at all of those. How wonderful is that? But the nice thing I felt about these papers is if they had been 12 by 12, so much of the pattern would have been lost. It would have been sort of too spread out. But because they've chosen to do it in a 6 by 6, you can cut even a card front out like a 5 by 4 sort of size, and you're still going to get the full effect of the Aurora. So like I say, for me personally, it wasn't even a contest that I was going to get that. It comes with this lovely shimmery balmy blue ribbon, which just picks up on all the lovely colours. And then the bling. And lucky old me, because I bought this as the entire suite. Sometimes the suites Stampin' Up! Have, it's not so much that you get any discount off like you do with the bundle. Bundle, of course, if you buy the stamp set and the dies, you get the 10% off. But it just gives you everything coordinated. But because I bought one bundle, I was still able to buy 2 of just the sequins. And these are frosted iridescent dots. So not only do I have a set of called Lights of Wonder, but Aurora paper, I got to get 3 blings. So, and take a breath and breathe, as they say. So that, my loves, is the stash that I bought out of this holiday mini catalogue. I am going to set to now and make a few samples so I can come back and show you. There will be quite a few of them on my blog and on my Facebook page, which is listed in the link below. If you've got any comments or questions, feel free to ask. If I'm allowed to tell you or show you, of course I will. If, like I said, you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. It keeps my channel busy, but then you'll know when I have posted a video using all of this wonderful stuff. So I'm off to play. And in the meantime, thanks so much for watching.